Shannon Brown's foot when he got fouled on that three-point. When he fouled on my three-point shot.
That's just what the Celtics need. Yet another injured player.
Get ready, Steve.
I like the way he shifted it to you. Here's Brown and an offensive foul on the Lakers.
Meanwhile, Lakers with Blake having 3 fouls. Lakers have gone to this big lineup, and I think this is what Doc Rivers was concerned about, because now you may see Von Wafer guarding Kobe, and we'll see if the Lakers try to take advantage there.
Shannon Brown committing that Los Angeles foul. 40-28. Celtics off to the good start. Wafer got the step on Brown. Davis rebounded by Perkins. Wafer wide open. And it's handled by Artest.
Wafer's got a little bounce in his step. He's feeling pretty good right now after those couple good plays he made.
Artest for 3.
If you're the Lakers, you can get that shot any time. When you have this size on the floor, how about trying to pound the ball into Pau Gasol a little bit?
Here is Pierce. Paul Pierce with his first field goal. How about the Lakers? They've had 27 shot attempts, only 2 to this point by Kobe Bryant. Gasol fumbles, recovers, and scores. Didn't look pretty. He thought he was fouled.
Now, when you play against Boston, you know they're going to zone up on the strong side of the floor. So the key for the Lakers is to swing that ball in the triangle, get the ball to the weak side, make the Boston defense move. Lakers have not done that to this point.
Davis rejected by Odom. And Odom goes all the way. Rebounded by Perkins. Lakers get back. Pierce for 3. Way off. And he's been off. 1 of 5 from the field. Playing through a bout with the flu. Beautiful pass from Bryant, but the rejection. What a play.
How about the minutes off the bench for Von Wafer, offensively and defensively? You've got to get back in transition. Kobe Bryant does a good job of finding Ron Artest streaking down the middle, but it's Von Wafer over top with the block shot. Celtics.
1 degree night. We welcome you back to Boston, Massachusetts. Coming this March, the NCAA tournament will come to you nationally from the team of networks TBS, CBS, TNT, and True TV. March Madness beginning Tuesday, March 15th, with the first 4 on True TV. Once again, Brian gives it up to Luke Walton, who just checked in. Rebounded by Garnett. So Garnett and Allen have returned for Boston. Terrific shooting start for Ray Allen. Perkins is blocked and a foul. It is on Bynum. Ray Allen, 5 of 9 overall, 12 points, 2 of 5 from downtown, including the 2 3-pointers to pass by Reggie Miller. 2,561 career threes, a new NBA record.
That's a lot of time in the gym. It's coming early, staying late. You know, I tell people, when I passed Dale Ellis in 1998, you know, people can't forget what a great shooter he was. And now Ray Allen sits atop all of us.
So you have that record since '98?
He and I were going back in March and April, back and forth, and I finally got it in '98 in April for good. Until
for 13 years.
until.
Lob pass attempted, leading to the foul call. But I recall you talk about Ray putting the time in. You used to be there hours beforehand. This is at, as you see, just about 4:30 this afternoon for an 8:15 game. And you'd get there, as I remember, you wouldn't talk to anybody, which was annoying, but you know, well, kind of look over to the broadcast table and
much nicer
scoff.
guy now.
Yeah, he'd scoff. You know.
Look, 8:15 tip tonight. Ray Allen shooting as the steal by the Boston Celtics.
Allen puts it down. Reggie would make believe we weren't there, you know.
I was in my own world.
Bynum with a series of moves called for a 3-second violation.
And people wondering, why does Ray get to the gym so early? It's all about solitude. You can get to your spots where you're going to get the ball. As Ray Allen, you see the finish in the open court. And where I adopted that from was coming to the old Boston Garden and watching another legend from here, Larry Bird. And that's where I adopted a lot of my workouts, coming early, just me, the ball, in the gym, and a ball boy.
And I asked this question to both of you. Steve, I know you put a lot of time in. You get to the arena early. Could you tell if you were having a particular hot shooting performance in the early going?
Like
would that lead?
You mean in warm-ups?
In warm-ups. Would that necessarily lead? You felt, hey, this is going to be a good night?
No.
Would not. How about if it was a really bad performance?
Then I would have a really good game.
I agree with that. I don't think warm-ups tell you anything, and the great shooters usually shoot great in warm-ups.
Right.
Like if nobody's guarding you,
you're supposed to make.
You're supposed to make them.
No, it's more about getting into a routine. And I hope there's an 8 or 9-year-old in Iowa, in New York City, in California, in Seattle, that is watching tonight's game saying, if I want to become great, a great shooter like Ray Allen, I'm going to have to put the time in.
Nice move by Bynum going right at Perkins.
The Lakers have to have more of that. They started out this game so well on the inside, really pounding Boston. They've gotten away from that partly because they can't make an outside shot, so Boston just packing the lane defensively.
And Kobe, a very low-key start. He's attempted only 3 shots. Wafer with another beautiful move. Von Wafer has played 11 minutes. He's 3 of 4 from the field. He has 8 points.
Well, let's see in the last 4 minutes if Kobe Bryant can try to get something going offensively.
Oh, he sets it up for Gasol. And Powers fouled. Both Garnett and Allen raised their hands.
They both won it.
Let's go to Craig.
Well, Marv, Nate Robinson has a bruised right knee. He was evaluated. There appears to be no structural damage, but he is still in pain, and he wants to be reevaluated by Dr. Brian McKeon at halftime. So right now he won't be back until possibly the third quarter. We'll have to see what the evaluation is at halftime from Dr. McKeon.
Well, if Nate Robinson's not able to go, Doc Rivers down to 9 available players. Incidentally, that foul was charged to Garnett.
And there's Avery Bradley, who would be the backup point guard to Rondo in case anything happens. Bradley, just 1 year at Texas before coming out early. Not ready. He's a guy with potential. Great athleticism, and Boston's very high on him. He's not ready to play in a game like tonight.
He's more of a defender and a scoring point guard, but had some good games down in the D-League. But at this level, maybe Doc Rivers is going to have to trust him in a game like this.
Here's Garnett. Yes. Avery Bradley was a first-round draft pick. And Reggie, as you mentioned, played in the D-League. He was with the Maine Red Claws in the D-League.
One of the great names
yes.
in the D-League.
Averaging 17 a game. Good recovery there by Rondo. Here's Gasol with the driving hook.
And that's where Gasol's at his best, when he's on the move. When he has to post up for any length of time against these Boston bigs, he gets out muscled. When you can get him on the move, then his talent comes into play. He can get a rhythm.
Shannon Brown off the steal. Let's see how he plays it. Yes, he does. And here's it from the crowd.
Just like I used to do it. I remember those days. How about Shannon? He has his choice of what he wants to do when he gets to midair. That guy just flies.
A runner by Rondo. Rebounded by Bynum. For the Lakers, it is game 2 of a 7-game, 13-day road trip with Staples Center setting things up for Sunday night's Grammy Awards. Foul was called on Garnett. He thought it was a clean block on Bynum, but Bynum will head to the line when we come back following this timeout.
Now, Shannon Brown doing what he does best, just skyrocketing to the hoop, and the Lakers starting to get some rhythm here offensively, trying to get back in it.
TD Bank and Boston Celtics would like to welcome the kids from the Walpole Youth Basketball League. They're sitting in section 16 as the TD Bank kids clubhouse guest for tonight's game.
Well, in Los Angeles, there has been some concern about the Lakers' play against the top teams in the league. As you can see, the composite is 1 up and 6 down.
And a couple of embarrassing ones. The Christmas Day debacle against Miami when the Heat just went into Staples and blew them out. And then the Boston game a couple weeks ago where Celtics really dismantled them in the fourth quarter. I sensed, being around the Lakers a little bit today at the hotel, I just kind of sensed that there was a resolve about them tonight, that this was a little bit bigger game than it normally would be.
What are you doing in their room?
I was hanging out,
going
Kobe.
to lunch with them? Nice.
Room service with Kobe.
Thanks for the
Reggie,
call.
this is a problem we've had around hotels. The team stays at the same hotel that the TNT staff does. Steve tries to walk the halls and sense what the resolve of the team is.
Try to put my work in early.
Yeah,
You know,
checks the
any
food
way I
trays.
can. Any way I can. Whatever it takes.
Checks out room service. Foul is called on Wafer. Incidentally, this is game 3 of the 7-game road trip. I said game 2. It's game 3 with the Grammys to take place at Staples on Sunday, with the Lakers having already won at Memphis and New Orleans, and they have the Knicks in New York tomorrow. Right here, let's check in with Ernie Johnson in Atlanta. Ernie. Now, Steve, what did the bellman say about Derek character earlier?
He said that he showed this incredible, intense look on his face all afternoon.
Rondo wide open. Rebounded by Bynum with 1.5 minutes left in this first half.
Well, really at both ends of the floor for the Lakers, there's been a sense of purpose. Executing hard at the offensive end and only allowing jump shots at the defensive end.
Shot clock down to 4. Fisher with the pull-up. Yes. 10-0 run by the Lakers. Celtics at one point led by as many as 15. The lead is down to 5.
Lakers starting to execute offensively. The ball's moving. They got a little rhythm. Ray Allen can't get the shot to go, and you can see the Laker defense picking it up as well.
Bryant whipped the pass cross court. It was broken up. And 3-second violation is the call.
And how about this 10-0 run by the Los Angeles Lakers, all while Kobe Bryant has only taken 3 field goals and only has 2 points.
Celtics take a timeout with 47 seconds to go in this first half. We'll be back to the TD Garden in Boston in a moment. Lakers have come on here in the latter stages of the second quarter. Boston scoreless for nearly 3 minutes. And this man, Kobe Bryant, has attempted only 3 shots. He's 1 of 3 from the field.
Well, remember, he didn't have an assist in that last game a couple weeks ago against Boston. And I think he's really intent on getting Gasol and Odom and Bynum involved because he watched the tape. The Lakers watched this tape yesterday. And you could see that fourth quarter, as soon as Gasol and Bynum were taken out of the game and it became a one-man show, the game was over. Boston took over. So they have to have a balanced attack tonight to win.
Rondo got it to Garnett. Garnett with the rebound and draws the foul. Kevin Garnett to the line for the first time. Foul is on Gasol, his second.
And here's what we were talking about in that last matchup between these two teams. Look at the fourth quarter numbers. No other starter even scored, and they only took 3 shots. Kobe had, what, 41 that game? And no assists. So he's intent, and you can tell Kobe always has a plan coming into every game. You can see what he's trying to accomplish. And tonight, no question, he's trying to get everybody active.
Well, there's been a few games this season where he's gone away from that triangle offense and kind of gone mano-a-mano, one-on-one, just to take everyone else out of the offense. And I think tonight, he's like, look, I got to get Powell going. I got to get Lamar. And how about off the bench? Shannon Brown has played huge for him.
This in contrast to the 29 shots he took in that last meeting. Nice move by Bryant. Signature move to draw the foul. It's on Wafer.
Number 12 on Wafer. That's his second personal team limit.
So Bryant
Bryant at the line, shooting 2.
to the line for the first time tonight. TBS weeknights, wild and nocturnal. Catch Conan in his natural habitat on TBS. New episodes of Conan weeknights at 11:10 Central, only on TBS.
For the Celtics, number 34, Paul Pierce.
There's Paul Pierce checking back in. Paul Pierce sitting out practice yesterday because of the flu and has not had the touch to this point, just 1 of 5 from the field.
You see that Ron Artest will sub in for Pau Gasol, probably to match up with Paul Pierce.
Bryant, 83% free throw shooter. Only 3 points for Bryant. His low for a half this season. And against Cleveland, he had only 2 points in the first half. That's a low for a first half. Celtics can work it down. 6-point Boston lead. They led by as many as 15. Rondo met by the switch. Got it down low to Pierce.
So much for the defensive substitution of Artest.
Artest with a long pitch down court. Brown puts it over the shoulder. Oh, that almost worked.
That's the end of the first half, fans.
He got it to Fisher. That would have counted. A lot of stuff going on for 1.7 remaining. Halftime in Boston. And the Celtics have a 53-45 lead on the Lakers. The High Point men. Gasol and Bynum for the Lakers. Ray Allen with 14, including the record-breaking three-point shots. It has been a night to remember for Ray Allen and our own Reggie Miller. Let's go to Craig with Ray.
Well, thanks, Marv. 2,561 career threes. Congratulations. Take us through the one that broke Reggie Miller's record.
It seemed like it was such a great build-up. I started the game trying to figure out, how we're going to play the game, how we're going to attack them. I didn't want to rely on the three-point ball. And then there was a point there I got a little thirsty. So the one, we got in transition. That's where I've scored most of my threes in my career. Rondo, I seen him get the ball, and all of a sudden I started salivating, and they came, and it was like at the best position I could be in, and the ball was perfect, and just all the emotions came out of me at that moment. So it was an amazing moment.
You mentioned the emotions, the moment. Tears from your wife Shannon, your mom Flo, the crowd going crazy. How do you get your game face back on to battle the Celtics here and the Lakers here in the second half?
Well, I think the emotions were great for us as a team. It gave us so much momentum. We didn't close the quarter out that well just now, but for the most part, the building has always been behind us. They're going to be behind us for the second half, so we look forward to a great second half.
All right, congratulations. We'll be back with the second half after we take this break. We'll go to their studios in Atlanta.
Services staff member. Thank you. Enjoy the second.
Back in Boston, the NBA on TNT is presented by the United States Marine Corps. Celtics with a 53-45 lead on the Lakers as we head to the second half. Marv Albert along with Steve Kerr, Reggie Miller, Craig Sager. This was a game that saw Boston up by as many as 15. Celtics able to come back. They were within 5 at one stretch. Yet Kobe Bryant during the course of that entire first half only 3 shot attempts.
Yeah, he was really trying to get the ball inside. He did a good job. Bynum and Gasol both with 12 points. Lakers dominating the glass 23-15. So they made a good push there at the end of the quarter. We'll see if they can carry it through to the second half.
Well, really, it was Ray Allen providing the offense for the Boston Celtics. 14 points, 6 of 11 shooting. But very much like Kobe Bryant, it's Paul Pierce that has to get going offensively. 32 points in the first matchup. Only 2 of 6 points in the first half. Got to be aggressive offensively to be the catalyst in the second half for the Celtics.
A look at the game summary presented by McDonald's. Lakers shoot 44%. Boston shooting 50% for the season, which was tops in the NBA at 51% from the field, 20 of 39 of that first half. 3 threes for the Celtics, 2 by Ray Allen, including number 2,561 to pass by. Reggie Miller is the all-time leader. Here's Fisher opening up with a three-pointer. Derek Fisher from downtown.
That's an important shot. Lakers were just 1 of 6 from 3 in the first half. They really didn't have any threat outside, and yet they were able to establish that inside game anyway. This may put them over the top just in terms of their overall offensive performance here.
Garnett not able to hit.
Kobe facing the basket.
Wafer on the foul, his third. Bryant looking for point number 13.
And depth is undoubtedly an issue here for Boston. Ray Allen with the 4 fouls, but also Nate Robinson injured, not coming back. So only 4 guys remaining on that Boston bench. 2 rookies who aren't expected to play. Garnett knocks down the jumper. So this is a little bit of a battle of attrition for Boston tonight.
In the second of our doubleheader, Red Hot Dallas playing at Carmelo Anthony and the Denver Nuggets. Here is Bryant. Tip out of